All right, another screen that's real important that I want to go into detail on is the attrition page. This is where you have the ability to find out who canceled, who's expired, who's unpaid, and so on. This affects your active membership, so I want to make sure that everyone has a working knowledge of what the top tabs mean. First tab is the cancel tab. Very similar to any subscription platform that you would purchase, whether it's Netflix or Sirius Radio. When you cancel your membership, you're actually canceling it effective the end of your billing date, and you're saying you don't want to be renewed. If I buy a membership today, I can wash my car until basically June 19th. I'm still an active member when I'm canceled. And in 2 weeks from now, if I decide for whatever reason to cancel my membership, I'm going to get a confirmation email telling me that I am confirmed that I am canceled and that I can wash my car until June 19th, which is the end of my billing period. Again, as you're canceled, you are still active and you're still reflected as active on the main dashboard screen. The next button up here is expired. So on your billing date, if you are set to cancel, instead of being billed, you will then have your membership marked as expired. That is when you become inactive. That is what affects the active membership reconciliation on the main dashboard screen. So real simple, if you had 10 new ones and one person left today, that would be reflected as a net 9 on the main dashboard screen. When you expire, you are officially out of the membership. And that is done on your billing date as long as you're set to cancellation. Next tab up here is unpaid status. So again, using my scenario, if my billing date is June 19th, on June 19th, the system will go to hit my credit card. For the purposes of this discussion, let's assume that my credit card gets declined. A few things are going to happen at this point. First thing is, again, I'm going to get an email confirmation telling me that we attempted to charge the credit card and it was declined. It's going to tell you that we're going to attempt to charge your card a couple more times. The other thing that's going to occur is you cannot get to your scan QR code or QR code page on the app. It's going to tell you that you're unpaid and ask you to update your credit card information. One of the benefits that we have with our credit card processing company is we have the luxury of using their historic data that they have through many other businesses. That allows us basically, once a credit card gets declined, we allow them to attempt to charge the card 3 more times over a 10-day span. And what they will do is create, with historical data, an algorithm to when they are best suited to charge your card. For instance, if you have Netflix and your Netflix gets charged successfully, it is quite possible and more than likely that our credit card processor will go ahead and charge your card for EverWash right after that. They also have the ability to correct an expired credit card date in our system. If they see that specific number is used on one of their other platforms with a new expiration date and it gets successfully charged, they will reach inside of our system and update that as well. That has allowed us to have currently a little bit over a 97% success rate on successfully charging memberships over a month span. If after the total of 4 attempts, the credit card still gets declined, unfortunately, we're going to have to cancel the membership at that point. We would send a member an email telling them that we have exhausted our attempts. We will cancel the membership, and of course, we'll tell them how to buy it back. The next tab up here is uncanceled. So one of the things we want to help is to lower the amount of cancellations that occur. One of the things we basically do is we give you the opportunity in that time period between cancellation and when you actually expire, we give you the opportunity to simply change your mind. So on the app, the real small cancel button turns into a big green uncancel button. So if you're kind of spur of the moment, where it rains 3 days in a row, you go ahead and cancel your membership, and the next day is beautiful, we give you the chance to just simply toggle yourself back active again. As long as you do it before you're expired, then there's no money that needs to change hands. You're just simply making yourself active again. The other thing that we have started to do is utilizing our membership engagement platform, where we will send push notifications or texts out. So assuming somebody uses their membership, we're going to send them a push notification and say, hey, Mark, your Chevy Camaro is going to be upset in 5 days when it can no longer wash. Click this button and uncancel. We're doing all that, again, to try to help lower the amount of cancellations. The next button up here is the freeze option or frozen. Again, the object here is to try to prevent somebody from canceling if they go ahead and are going away for a long period of time. You cannot cancel within your billing period. The object here is to cancel past your known billing date. So if I had a membership today and I was going away for 2 months, what I would do is go into my app, I would set my membership to freeze, and then I have to choose an unfreeze date. I would go in, let's say, and choose July 19th. That will be my freeze date. I will not be able to use the app in that time period, but then again, I'm not going to get billed on my billing date until that day. What will occur on the day before that, on July 18th, I will get a reminder email telling me that I am going to unfreeze tomorrow. And then what will happen is any unused time from the billing period in which I canceled in would be added to my unfreeze date, and that would become the new billing date. The next and last tab up here is the survey. So anytime that somebody cancels, they must fill out a predetermined 6 options here of why they canceled. We give them that opportunity. It is mandatory, so we are able to then provide visibility to both EverWash and the car wash themselves as to why a member will cancel. And all that is available right on this tab right here. That basically makes up the attrition screen.